We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's not about a single breakthrough moment, but the small actions we take every day. The greatest athletes, artists, and leaders did not achieve excellence through talent alone. They built habits of discipline, putting in the work even when no one was watching. Imagine a sculptor chiseling a block of marble. Each strike seems insignificant, but over time, a masterpiece emerges. The same applies to life. Your daily efforts define your future. If you repeatedly procrastinate, you build a habit of avoidance. But if you show up, even when it's hard, you create a routine of excellence. So ask yourself, what habits are shaping your destiny? If you want to be successful, don't wait for motivation. Show up, put in the effort, and let discipline guide your path. Discipline equals freedom. Jocko Willink. It may seem contradictory, but the more disciplined you are, the freer you become. Think about it. When you wake up early, manage your time wisely, and stay committed to your goals, you have the power to design your life. Without discipline, your life is controlled by circumstances, distractions, and impulses. You wake up late, miss deadlines, and feel overwhelmed by chaos. But when you develop self-control, you break free from limitations. You choose what to work on, how to spend your time, and ultimately, how successful you become. Imagine two individuals. One consistently wakes up at 5 a.m., exercises, and works on their goals. The other sleeps and procrastinates and lets distractions dictate their day. Who do you think will achieve their dreams? Discipline is not punishment. It's empowerment. Every great achievement starts with small, disciplined actions. The question is, are you in control of your life, or is your life controlling you? You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear. We all have big dreams, but dreams alone don't guarantee success. The real difference between achievers and those who fall short isn't ambition. It's the systems they build. Imagine you set a goal to get fit. If you rely on motivation alone, you'll work out when you feel like it, but if you create a system, such as working out daily at 6 a.m., you eliminate the need for willpower. It becomes automatic. This applies to all areas of life. A writer doesn't become successful by wishing to write a book. They set up a system to write 500 words a day, no matter what. A successful entrepreneur doesn't just dream of wealth. They create daily habits that push them forward. Your habits dictate your future. Instead of focusing on the goal, build a system that makes success inevitable. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee. In a world obsessed with novelty, true mastery comes from relentless repetition. Many people try something once, fail, and move on, but those who succeed understand that perfection comes through practice. Think about great musicians, athletes, or inventors. They didn't succeed because they dabbled in many things. They mastered one skill by dedicating years to refining it. The secret to success is not doing many things at once, but doing one thing consistently until it becomes second nature. Imagine a martial artist who practices the same kick thousands of times. Over time, that kick becomes unstoppable. So, what's your one kick? What's that one skill, craft, or ability that you're willing to dedicate yourself to mastering? If you commit to it, repetition will turn you into an expert. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. Tony Robbins. Success isn't built on one grand moment. It's shaped by the small things we do day in and day out. If you want to be fit, going to the gym once won't help, but going consistently will transform you. If you want to be successful, one day of hard work won't change your life, but daily effort will. The problem is, most people look for quick fixes. They start something, expect instant results, and quit when progress isn't immediate. But the truth is, real growth happens over time. Think about a tree growing. It doesn't sprout overnight. It grows consistently, absorbing sunlight and nutrients every day. Your success works the same way. The key is to show up, put in the work, and trust the process. What small action can you commit to daily that will shape your future? Start today and stay consistent. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Muhammad Ali. Champions aren't made in comfort. They are built in moments of struggle, exhaustion, and pain. Muhammad Ali didn't enjoy training, but he understood that every difficult moment was shaping his future success. Many people quit when things get hard. They avoid discomfort, looking for shortcuts. But the truth is, greatness requires sacrifice. Those who succeed push through fatigue, boredom, and doubt because they know what's on the other side. Imagine a boxer waking up at 4 a.m., training while others sleep. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the rewards last a lifetime. Next time you feel like quitting, remember, temporary discomfort is the price of lasting success. The pain will fade. Small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference. Darren Hardy. Most people think success comes from one massive action, one big idea, one lucky break. But in reality, success is a series of small, smart choices repeated over time. Think of a single drop of water. Alone, it's insignificant. But if that drop keeps falling over time, it can carve through solid rock. That's the power of consistency. A person who saves $1 every day may not see results instantly, but over decades, they build wealth. A writer who writes just one page daily will have an entire book in a year. The small things add up. The problem? Most people quit before results show. They expect instant success and give up when they don't see immediate changes. But those who trust the process and stay consistent will see radical results. What's one small habit you can start today? Stick with it and let time work its magic. Motivation is crap. Motivation comes and goes. But discipline is forever. David Goggins. Motivation feels good, but it's unreliable. Some days, you wake up inspired. Other days, you feel exhausted, unmotivated, and ready to quit. This is where discipline separates winners from the rest. Imagine a runner training for a marathon. On day 1, they feel excited, but by week 4, their legs ache, their enthusiasm fades, and they want to stop. What keeps them going isn't motivation, it's discipline. Discipline means showing up no matter how you feel. It's working hard when you're tired, pushing forward when you're uninspired, and staying committed even when no one is watching. The truth is, success isn't about feeling ready. It's about taking action even when you don't want to. The question is, will you be controlled by your emotions, or will you master self-discipline? The key is in not spending time, but in investing it. Stephen Covey. Time is the most valuable asset you have, but most people waste it without realizing. They scroll through social media, watch TV, and procrastinate, then wonder why they aren't successful. The truth is, every minute is an investment in your future. Are you spending your time on things that bring growth, or are you wasting it on distractions? Imagine 2 people. One spends an hour daily learning a new skill. The other spends an hour on entertainment. After a year, their lives will look very different. Discipline means using time wisely. If you want success, treat every moment like currency. Invest it in habits that move you forward, reading, exercising, building skills. Your future is being shaped by how you spend today. Next time you reach for your phone, ask yourself, is this an investment in my success or a withdrawal from my potential? Choose wisely. The successful man is the average man with laser-like focus. Will Durant. Most people assume success comes from extraordinary talent, but in reality, it comes from extraordinary focus. The difference between a successful person and an average person is not intelligence. It's the ability to eliminate distractions and stay committed. Imagine trying to start a fire with a magnifying glass. If you keep moving it around, nothing happens. But if you hold it steady, the fire ignites. The same applies to your goals. If you keep switching focus, you'll never make progress. The most successful people don't chase 100 different things. They choose one path and pursue it relentlessly. They ignore the noise, avoid distractions, and stay locked in on their vision. Are you spreading yourself too thin, or are you committed to one clear goal? Focus isn't just about what you do. It's about what you refuse to do. Discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishment. Jim Rohn. Everyone has goals. Some want to lose weight, some want to build wealth, and some dream of writing a book. But dreams remain dreams without discipline. Think of a bridge. On one side, you have ambition. On the other, success. Discipline is the structure that connects them. Without it, you're stuck, unable to move forward. Success isn't about how badly you want something. It's about how consistently you work for it. The people who achieve greatness aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who wake up early, stay late, and push forward even when motivation fades. So, ask yourself, are you just dreaming, or are you building the bridge to make those dreams real? The only way to reach success is to walk the path of discipline, one step at a time. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. They think success comes from one big breakthrough. But in reality, it's built through daily repetition. Think about water dripping on a rock. A single drop does nothing. But over time, it carves through stone. That's the power of small actions. Individually, they seem meaningless, but over time, they create unstoppable progress. A musician doesn't master an instrument in a day. They practice daily, improving little by little. A runner doesn't build endurance overnight. They run every day, pushing themselves further. Your efforts today may not seem like much, but over time they compound. The key is to keep going, even when results aren't immediate. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Napoleon Hill. Success isn't just about talent. It's about staying patient, working hard, and refusing to quit. Think of a farmer planting seeds. They don't see results immediately. They water the soil, wait patiently, and trust the process. Eventually, the harvest comes. The problem is, most people give up too soon. They expect instant results, and when progress is slow, they quit. But success belongs to those who keep pushing forward, even when it's tough. There will be failures. There will be setbacks. But if you keep showing up, if you persist through obstacles and put in the effort every day, you will win. Work like hell. You just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. This improves the odds of success. Elon Musk. Hard work may not guarantee success, but lack of effort guarantees failure. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla or SpaceX by working 9 to 5. He put in 100-hour weeks, obsessing over every detail. Most people want success, but few are willing to work for it. They look for shortcuts, but the only real shortcut is outworking everyone else. Are you willing to put in the hours? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort for your goals? Because the truth is, those who work the hardest eventually separate themselves from the rest. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Steve Jobs. Many people assume success comes from intelligence, luck, or talent. But in reality, the biggest factor is perseverance. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is simple. One keeps going when things get hard, and the other quits. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. He could have given up, but he didn't. He kept working, kept learning, and came back stronger. The world's most successful people weren't handed easy paths. They faced challenges and pushed through them. The road to success is filled with obstacles. You'll fail. You'll feel frustrated. You'll want to quit. But if you keep going despite the setbacks, you will separate yourself from the crowd. So, when you feel like giving up, remember, perseverance is the true test of success. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Warren Buffett. Success isn't about one-time effort. It's about the habits you build over time. Good habits lead to success. Bad habits lead to failure. And the scary part? You often don't notice them until it's too late. Imagine two people. One spends an hour a day reading, exercising, and working on their skills. The other spends an hour on social media, watching TV and procrastinating. At first, the difference is small. But over years, one becomes successful while the other stagnates. The habits you form today will shape your future. Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? You don't control your future. You control your habits, and your habits control your future. If you want to change your life, start by changing your daily actions. Because small habits, repeated over time, create massive results. I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language. I don't understand you. I don't want to understand you. Kobe Bryant. The greatest achievers don't make excuses. They don't look for easy routes. They work harder than anyone else. Kobe Bryant wasn't just talented, he outworked everyone. He practiced early in the morning while others slept. He took extra shots after games while others celebrated. He pushed himself beyond what seemed possible. Lazy people look for shortcuts. They say, I don't have time, but successful people make time. They wake up earlier. They stay later. They grind even when no one is watching. If you want to succeed, you need to eliminate excuses. Stop waiting for motivation. Start building discipline. Because in the end, it's not about talent. It's about who works harder when no one else does. Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. Grant Cardone. Many people treat success as an option. They think, if it happens, great. If not, oh well. But true achievers see success differently. They see it as their responsibility. If you want to provide for your family, build wealth, or leave a legacy, you must stop treating success as optional. It's not a maybe, it's a must. When you see success as an obligation, you stop making excuses. You stop waiting for the perfect time. You take action, even when it's uncomfortable. You do whatever it takes. Ask yourself, are you treating success like an option or like your duty? Because until you commit 100%, success will remain out of reach. Be the hardest worker in the room. It's that simple. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Hard work is the great equalizer. You may not be the smartest, the most talented, or the most connected, but if you outwork everyone, you will rise above. Dwayne Johnson wasn't handed success. He worked for it. He woke up at 4 a.m., trained for hours, and hustled harder than anyone. He didn't wait for opportunities. He created them through sheer effort. The truth is, most people stop at good enough. They do what's required, then quit. But the winners, they push beyond the bare minimum. They do the extra reps, put in the extra hours, and go further than the rest. The next time you feel like stopping, ask yourself, are you truly giving it your all? If you want to be great, the answer is simple. Outwork everyone. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. The biggest reason people fail? They never start. They wait for the perfect moment, the right conditions, or the best plan. But in reality, success starts with action. Think about every successful person. They didn't start as experts. They started as beginners. The difference? They took action even when they weren't ready. You don't need to be the best to begin. You just need to take the first step. Because every master was once a beginner. Every champion once struggled. Every expert once doubted themselves. So, whatever goal you have, start today. Take small steps. Learn as you go. Because the only way to guarantee failure is to do nothing at all. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who show up every day, who put in the work, and who refuse to quit. The question is, will you be one of them? If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more wisdom, and let us know in the comments, what's one habit you're committed to building today? Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and success will follow.